Melissa is starring in a film. I'll tell you what it's called, Melissa.
What is it?
Here Comes the Sun.
Nice, I like it. That's true. That is going to be the theme song of this week, and here comes the heat as well. This weekend, not bad for a mid to late April weekend here. We didn't see much rain across the entire state, and our high temperatures above average for many of us. 63 was the high in Eugene, made it up to 59 in Corvallis yesterday. Even warmer as you head down into southern Oregon, starting to see some of that heat move north. 68 in Roseburg, 72 in Medford yesterday, upper 50s and low 60s in Central Oregon. Big improvement from the previous weekend, and head out to the coast, low to mid 50s there. Made it up to 57 in North Bend. Brookings, though, got up to 69 degrees yesterday. Now that high that we saw of 63 in Eugene, slightly above average for this time of year. Our lows have been above average as well. And of course, we didn't see any rainfall. That brings our deficit now for this point in the calendar year to 13¼ inches. And guess what? We're going to continue to add to that deficit every single day this week. No rain is in sight. Almost clear skies this morning. Those clouds starting to break up overnight. Still seeing some low clouds across the Cascades into central and eastern Oregon, but those will begin to burn off as we head into the second half of the day. Temperatures a little bit on the cool side because of those clear skies overnight. Sitting at 38 degrees right now at the Eugene Airport. Dew point not far behind at 36. Could still see a little bit of patchy fog forming this morning. Not expecting much, though. Those winds are pretty strong from the north at about 9 miles per hour. That visibility, it's still 10 miles right now. And again, if any fog does form, it'll burn off very quickly with that sun up and going. Here's a live shot from downtown Eugene, looking beautiful. Sunrise this morning up over the Cascades. You can see those low clouds that are across the Cascades and over to central Oregon, but clear skies here west, and that sun, it's on the way up, and it's going to bring our temperatures up as well. You're already at 50 degrees in Roseburg, upper 30s in Newport, about 46 there in North Bend. Head over to central Oregon, also already starting to warm up, warmer than you were this time yesterday, sitting in the mid 30s there. So here's what's going on. High pressure is moving up from the south. Jet stream headed all the way up here into Canada. And what that does is it blocks other storms from moving into the Pacific Northwest. So even though we have a couple areas of low pressure developing out in the western Pacific, those are going to be pushed well up to the north of us, then down over into the Midwest. So we don't have to worry about any other storms coming in. Also, high pressure sets up a sinking atmosphere. That helps to clear out the clouds, bring in the sunshine, which of course brings up the temperatures as well. But this week we're going to see a third mechanism moving in. This is something that we see in the summer season all the time, pretty rare in spring though, and that is a thermal trough or heat low. What happens is we start to see some of that warm air sneaking up from Northern California. We get some east winds. That wind moves down the west slopes of the Cascades. It compresses even further and heats those temperatures up from the surface. So we've got the sun heating us up from above. We've got that trough heating us up from below. That means we're going to be above 65 degrees for the next 5-day stretch and above average all week. Precision Cast, our computer model, shows us that there's not really any cloud cover here across western Oregon. No rain to speak of. That's today. That's Tuesday. That's Wednesday. Even into Thursday. So here's what you can expect temperature-wise along the coast. You're going to get back up near 60. Sunny, a little bit breezy, winds up to 20 miles per hour today. Staying in the low 60s through Wednesday, mid 50s at the end of the week. Umpqua Basin near 70 today, mostly sunny skies. You're going to top out at 77 on Wednesday, only upper 60s this weekend. Low 50s in the Cascades, snow levels climbing up to 10,000 feet. For Central Oregon, mid to upper 50s, sunny. Will be a bit windy today. Watch out for gusts up to 25. Otherwise, mid 60s midweek. And for the valley, mid 60s today. We climb to 74 degrees by Wednesday. That'll be the warmest day this week, but still above average all the way into the weekend.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.